What's going on, guys? It's the Film Fan Reviews, and today we're going to talk about a little film called Booksmart. Now, I actually got into an early screening of this last Friday, and it actually comes out this week. I'm not sure when I'll put out this review, so it'll probably come out this weekend. I'll definitely have this up, I think. So it's coming out this Friday, and it stars Caitlin Denver and Bernie Feldstein, who is actually Jonah Hill's little sister. A little fun fact there for you. Now, this is the feature film directorial debut of Olivia Wilde. Now, she is a fairly popular actress. She's been in a lot of comedies and stuff like that, and I'm a big fan of hers, so wanting to see this film was definitely high up there for me. The trailers cracked me up pretty well, especially the red band ones. And my anticipation couldn't have been higher, to be completely honest, because I'm always down for a good comedy. For a comedy, this movie definitely delivered. I laughed quite a bit. There were some moments that didn't land for me, but it definitely landed for some other audiences. And I'm pretty sure they were shooting for more of a female demographic with some of it, but it was still very, very funny. Now, there is one negative that I'll just bring up now that I noticed several points throughout the film. It feels very similar to a film that Bernie Feldstein's older brother was in back in 2007 called Superbad. Yeah, and there are moments that literally they rewrote the names in the script, it felt like, and that's what you got, because there were things that I definitely remember. I was in middle school at the time when that film came out, just around there, and it was my bread and butter. It was one of the first raunchy comedies I got to see by myself with like my brothers and stuff like that without parental supervision, really, and that was a blast. So everything in that movie is burned into this brain right here, so there were some things that definitely felt very similar, but then there were also very unique things about this film that really modernized all those jokes that they may have touched on in Superbad just ever so slightly. Now, going back to the positives, the chemistry of the two characters in the film, the two stars, by far some of the best chemistry I've seen in the movie this year. They were just ripping off each other, just having a blast, and you could definitely tell they were having a good time, and they probably have become friends on that set. Probably lifelong, because they just felt like lifelong friends, even though they were probably only working on that for a few weeks, maybe in a couple months at most. There were some heartfelt moments with that chemistry. They definitely felt like they were very emotional towards each other, and that they loved each other for so long as friends, so just seeing some moments in the film, definitely you could feel the emotion, and that was a real big positive. Now, the supporting cast around them, they were okay for the most part. There were some characters probably would have been best if they weren't there. They were kind of off the wall, but there were a few that almost stole the show a few times. I'm not going to ruin anything, but let's just say there's some crazy stuff that happens. But overall, this film was pretty much a blast. It's definitely a recommendation for me right now. There are a lot of films coming out right now, but if you want some good comedy, Booksmart is the way to go. Now, on my rating scale, I've been teetering back and forth, but I think I'm going to give it around like a 3.5, 3.75. I'll give it that, because I didn't love it, but it's definitely a very funny movie that I really recommend checking out. So that's it, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment if you've seen the movie or if you plan on seeing the movie. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Check out the blog, thefilmfanreviews.blogspot.com. And yeah, share it. I love doing this. My quality of video is getting slightly better. I can still get better, but we're working our way up there, so thanks for watching.